Welcome to my podcast today. It's been quite a while. I hope you had a lovely Christmas there. Great New Year. I wish all my listeners a happy New Year. It was a peaceful enough Christmas. I see the weather is the cold is coming back. This cold snap. It's very cold here, and I was just going to start my podcast now with a bit of RTE news, if I can get it here. The RTE news. Very latest. Girl injured in Dublin attack to relearn everything. According to the paper there, the family of five-year-old girl who was seriously injured in the Parnell Square attack in Dublin in November has posted an update, writing a GoFundMe page that has raised over 60,000 for the girl and her family. Her mother said our darling girl has now entered the third phase of her recovery. This will be the longest as she will learn everything as a result of her injury. So that's the news then on the thing on the RTE news. And no plans for early general election according to Leo Varadkar. He was on the radio there earlier today. Taoiseach has said he is not planning an early election and his priority on the work of the government and doing what the people want them to do. Speaking on RTE This Week programme, Mr Varadkar said there is no date in mind as he outlined the government's priority. He said that is building more homes, helping families with cost of living, putting more money back in people's pockets. It is focusing on law and order, building easy and stronger communities, and also safeguarding the economy progress that we have made, which will should take for granted. That's what he said earlier on the 1 o'clock news, which I was listening. And the entertainment news then. Sinead is a moving portrait of a remarkable woman. Perhaps Christy Moore said it best, speaking during Sinead, a new hour-long documentary about the late Sinead O'Connor. He said she had a rebel heart, a rebel soul. She wasn't a mainstream girl, and that documentary is on tomorrow night, which is should be thing. Dylan Morn, that's he was on the Tommy Tiernan show. Dylan Morn has spoken about how playing improvised music has helped him evaluate the loneliness he often feels when he is touring. The comedian 52 has been playing gigs, the Globe, and on and off for the past 2 years and has been incorporating improvised music interludes and his live show. So that was the show there that was on there last night, and he had two guests there, three guests. Rosalind Davison, I would say I'm a national dancer, and that's on as well. That's our start tonight. Starsky and Hutch star Dave Soul, as I was saying, he died the other day, and it was very sad. He was in a lot of films, and he also sang. And I was just going to go now through the very the Bray people news. Nearly 10,000 raised for mum facing cancer. A family from Bray has been overwhelmed by the response to a appeal aimed at supporting a single mother of five who was recently diagnosed with breast cancer and is facing a long road of chemotherapy. Lee Maloney began an online fundraising page for her sister, Natalie Maloney, a very hard-working mom, with the amount raised less than a week since it was launched. So that's the front page down on the Brave People. Stars contribute to RTE's new documentary on Sinead O'Connor, which that's on Monday. It should be worthwhile looking at it. And go ahead for 12 homes at Bray Little. Development will add two more floors above Supermarket. Wicklow County Council has approved plans for a new development of 12 homes at the Lidl supermarket near the corner of Buckhall and Killarney Road. The development will consist of the construction of two additional floors above the permitted Lidl supermarket, and that's the permission there that was granted. And then more in there on the page. Solicitor's 750k overcharging case appeal dismissed after a 32-month wait. Delgany man was charged 5 times normal for land sales. Retired solicitor Joe Buckley. The Court of Appeals took 2 years and 8 months to deliver a ruling dismissing a legal challenge taken by a Bray solicitor found to have overcharged the client by 750,000. So that's the news then on that. And mourners were read at gun attacks victims' funeral. Almost 200 mourners attended the funeral on Saturday of a father of three who was shot during a gun attack in Delgany last month. The mourners, many wearing matching red and black outfits, sobbed openly as they bid for Clinton McCormick's final farewell in St. Michael's Church, Gorley, and that's the new. A kind, warm, and compassionate Dee laid to rest. That tributes have been paid to mother of four and nurse Dee Williams from Greystone, who died before Christmas, having begun advanced treatment for cancer. And that's an obituary in the paper there. And Gavin Glynn helping girl 14 through brain tumour. No matter the time of day or night, John is almost at the end of the tunnel. We will forever be indebted. So that's then. And Circle K in Kilmac to get a revamp. So council has given go ahead despite local concerns on the matter. And chef issues warning slow of cost hikes force him to close retirement. Restaurants, that's Artist Cafe Bray had. Chef Paul Sharkey, staff is a major problem and costs another issue. It just keeps going up every week. It's actually getting out of hand, and that's then on that. That's the news then on that. Enniskerry Mansion is top of 2023. Christabel's Bushy Park was the most expensive home sold in Ireland last year, and that's the home then in Park in Enniskerry. And single mum used living in one room to start own business from new home. Uh, Delucid Assy at her home in Kilrudry Glen, Bray. It was shocking because I had a baby on my own and I was living in just a bedroom of a shared room. So, Anne Daly, Ryan Tubridy is one of the most charming people you'll ever meet, according to her. Ultimately, you have to be yourself, otherwise people can see through straight away. And that's then there's Joe the magician. I see he was in the whale, and there's pictures there about that. And then when all of Wicklow is on stage, from superstars to local legends, festivals to intimate shows, and our country for the big screen, it's going to be a huge year for artists. They're just the different things that's on. There's Lithoscope that's on in Blessington, and it just gives you the thing there. Claire Maloney talks to animal lovers and rescues in Wicklow, Kildare and Dublin about how hectic festival season is like for them and their beloved four-legged friends. Fiona truly is a dog whisperer of our nation. I call her the Mother Teresa of dogs. So that's the article then. That's the main article on that. And then Chef Tyburn looks to the future of food and what we eat. The Auckland native with a Portuguese past tells reporter David Metcalfe how his food passion grew and what would be eaten in 2050. We all want to do the right thing in veganism. The answer, no. The island is the perfect for raising livestock. So then on that. And then Edward entertains. He gives you spicy beef mince with turmeric and braised rice. That's his recipe there today. And white party season is often a time of intense loneliness for some people. Anne Marie Casey says living alone can be difficult, but she is determined to make the most of her life. And then the Christmas tree recycling. Wicklow County Council is providing seven locations, and there in the paper, people want to recycle the tree. And Ireland's Own has an advertisement in 1924 on sale. So that's then on. That's the main news then on that. And then pictures of the New Year's Day swim. Many pictures there. There's a good few people there that took part in the swim. So if you want to look that up there. And then older pets get dementia just like older people. It's just the same thing. The answer is similar to humans. Keep taking your dog for regular walks while you both grow old together. Dog walks are social for dogs and humans. A simple way of boosting the connected reserve of you and your pet at the same time. Shelley was a normal, healthy dog until the last year of her life. So that's Pete Wedderburn. He writes an article there. And then the films this week: Sound of Metal, that's on today. The Terminator to Monday, that's 9:55. The American, Tuesday. And the week then this week in 1994, it's Take That, Babe. That was the hit, and it just makes you think that was the main hit on the paper. So and then the Kim Mechanic Diary gives you the latest thing. Uh, so there's not much there on that. And then as I go through the thing, it just says Noah and Catherine for home to victory. Athletics and golf. That's the main thing on news and that. And then the people, the GEA people that have been friends we lost. Part two. Peter Kavanagh, Glen Ely, Seamus Cunningham, Balderglass, Tom Keogh, knocking an Anna. So just give you a few people that died tragically there. And then the football club matches that gives you from 1965. James Stafford broke through the Blessington defence. It just gives you what happened during the year and goes through the other years as well. So that's the main news on that. And then it says Ryan begins sowing seeds. Ian Ryan has begun sowing the seeds for 2024 with 13 names confirming for the upcoming campaign on Bray Wonders there. And Wicklow players ready. It just gives you the Segerson Cup. They're playing the Segerson Cup. Matthew Ging, Avondale, Catchin Beck, Grace, Jack Tracy, Anero, Greystones, Fintan O'Shea, and Joe Prendergast. So it gives you Avondale, Ushie McConvent, and Blessington, Dan Cooney. They're taking part in the Segerson Cup. And Wicklow won there yesterday. They were playing Carlow. They won by 112 to 13 points, and that's the way it goes. And then Ging takes the reins at Tinahely, having guided Shillelagh body to the junior. Martin Ging has now taken over as Tinahely senior football manager of the Wicklow Senior GA merry-go-round kicks into gear. So that's then. And Ben Bronson set for big move to Carnew Emmets, I say. He looks set to play his club across the border in Wicklow this year. So he's still playing for Wexford. So that's the latest news then on that. I just thought I'd make a podcast anyway today, and I'll come back with a podcast. I hope you have a great time and a great day. It is very cold, and they're giving weather alerts. So I was just going to go through the Sky News then. It just gives you snow on the way as Ember cold air alert issued. That's in England. Disgraced ex-MP's partner chosen to run as a replacement by general election campaign has begun as Sunak and Starmer focused on the economy, and Trump humiliated Britain's and second term would be worse than first, warns ex-ambassador. And PM considers appalling miscarriage of justice post office horizon scandal. So that's then the latest on that. So I just thought I'd make a quick podcast today. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back again with another one maybe someday next week. I hope you enjoy my news. And at the moment, Kimacud are playing and the other match is on. So thanks for listening and goodbye for now.